Hello, Gary. Welcome to Netokracija. Can you tell our readers a little about what you do and what your upcoming book is about?
Sure. So I'm Gary Vaynerchuk. As you can tell, that's not a very American last name because I was born in Belarus in the former Soviet Union. Came to the United States in 1978. Was very entrepreneurial, lemonade, selling flowers, selling baseball cards, whatever it took, always very entrepreneurial. Got involved in my family's liquor store business, renamed it to Wine Library, launched winelibrary.com in 1997, and grew the family business from a $4 million to a $60 million a year business from 1997 to today. What's made me relevant in technology was in 2006, February, I launched Wine Library TV, a wine video blog where I talk about wine. Became a pretty big success, and I'm excited about that. And that kind of took me to a place where I started using some of the tools: WordPress, YouTube, Ustream, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. And I just started recognizing that there was a lot going on in the new web because I was obviously involved in early e-commerce in 1997. I started talking about technology on my personal blog, GaryVaynerchuk.com, where I kind of do a little predicting. You know, I think mobile's important. I think virtual currency is important. The kind of things, which is what I believe, by the way. I would talk about that now because I think those things will show themselves very obviously next year. And that's kind of what I do. I've also become a pretty big speaker. I'm about to take one of the final slots here at LayWeb. I've written several books, one wine book, then a business book that did extremely well called Crush It, that came out last year, and I have a new book coming out in March called The Thank You Economy, which is a book about the ROI of social media, and more importantly, you know, what is social media? I think the word media has broken social media, because when you hear media, it's about talking. I believe social media is about listening. I kind of look at Facebook and Twitter accounts as the good cop to the bad cop of all the other selling we do. And so I tackle that, and what is the value of relationship? What is this world we live in? So, you know, I'm a talking head, but I'm also a businessman. I launched another company last year with my brother AJ called VaynerMedia. We do social media strategy and community management for large brands like PepsiCo, Campbell's, Green Mountain Coffee, Harris Casino Group, the National Hockey League. And, you know, it's become a multi-million-dollar business already. So I kind of know what I'm doing with building businesses, but it's kind of a little bit about me.
What do you think the approach of business to social media is different than, for example, someone's personal tweeting, someone's, for example, using official Twitter accounts or Facebook account just to talk about their own products? What essentially is the thank you economy in day-to-day business?
You know, it's funny. I think we're living through the humanization of business. So actually what I want a business to do is literally what I want a human being to do. It's what I did, which is actually care, try not to sell in the first 5 seconds of an interaction or engagement, really have the customer's best interest in heart. And the big advantage a business has is that they're a logo, I'm a human being. So only I can tweet and Facebook and Tumble for myself. A logo can hire 50 people that are passionate about the brand to do it, and it's still authentic because they're employees of the company or an agency of record of the company. So I think that's very important and a big advantage for companies. The problem is that businesses are full of shit. They don't want to do what's best for a customer. They want to do what's best for the brand and best for sales. And I think that is where people get broken. I think the word media has confused people. Like I said earlier, I think they think of it as a push platform. So on their Facebook and Twitter, they're going to push out coupons and deals, and I just don't believe that that's the best use. I think it's about engagement and caring and telling the story about the brand and actually just being there as a friend. You know, it's like your friend network. You have friends that always talk. They call, they talk, and you have friends that you call that listen. I think those friends are more valuable, and I think businesses that know how to do that better will be more valuable in a world where word of mouth has taken over, right? I mean, a bunch of people from Croatia and Serbia and Greece are going to watch this video right now. Many of you don't know who I am. I hope I say something smart that makes you go to facebook.com/Gary or find me on Twitter, Gary V with 2 E's. Look into me, and now 5 of you may find me interesting, and then 5 of the 5 of you that find me interesting, 2 of you may blog about me or send out a link, which will then have your friends that care about you, the 10 of them that most care, not the 1,000 followers you have on Twitter. Those numbers are, you know, just, I don't think people understand the context of true relationship. There's a very different feeling I have for my mother than I have for my best friend, than I have for you, Ivan, but I have more I have more feelings for you because we engage on Twitter and email and meet than I do for a lot of people on the other side of this video that I've never met. And I think the ladder of context of relationship is something that I'm trying to decode. And then from a business standpoint, what becomes the value of the customer as they climb the ladder of emotional contextual relationship? To me, that is the most fascinating thing going on in business today.
What would you tell to companies and their CEOs who say that when thinking about Facebook or Twitter, that they're scared that someone's going to say something bad about their company?
Say it about you whether you're on or not. The world is open. You know, look at things like WikiLeaks. If the government can't control it, I promise you your business can't. And they're talking about you anyway. If you're watching right now and you're not somebody who believes in this, go to search.twitter.com and type your business name in, or something important to your business, like the kind of product you sell. For me, it would be wine, Chardonnay, Syrah, you know, Pinot Grigio, Plavik Mali, you know, something like that. So I think that I think you need to search your business and those terms, and I think you'd be very surprised how much conversation's going on already, with or without you. I plead, I beg that you do not become an ostrich and put your head in the sand.
Well, since you answered my last question, what Croatian wine you've tried?
You like that, right?
Yeah.